Hello doctor. HealntMD is for doctors of all specializations. In this video, we will explore some of the features built specifically for pediatricians. If your patient is under 12 years, HealntMD automatically adjusts to the pediatric mode. The application areas impacted are medical history, clinical findings, medicines, and immunization. Let us take a quick look at each of these. Baby Rohit has come for a wellness checkup. We begin by entering his name. We have two patients with that name. We pick up the one that is with us right now. We go and tap the consultation button here and come to the consultation screen. Under complaints and symptoms, we see this baby has come before for a wellness check. We tap that and pick up that condition and confirm to move forward to medical history. We see there is a tab that says birth and growth. We tap on this. We see birth history, growth and development, social history. Birth history has all the critical data that you record at the time of baby's birth. Term, blood group, conception was spontaneous or assisted, normal or CS delivery, any complications, birth weight, length, and head circumference. The growth and development is an area where you will make your records over several years. Typically, the first thing that you do when a baby is visiting you is to measure the weight and make a record of that. We measure the height, and let's say it is 66 centimeters. The head circumference is 42.5. So when you are making these recordings, you can also see how is baby's growth in comparison to what the standards are recommended to be. So we can tap on this icon and we can see the graphs and how is the baby doing in comparison to the standards. We can also do the same for height, and we can do the same thing for head circumference. We also have a mechanism to monitor the baby's milestones. We have the gross motor functions here, and we see he started holding his head steady at the age of 3 months, which we say is green. He started crawling at the age of 5 months, which is also green. We have various other options here which we can put, and if the month number that we put here is of concern, then we will see the status as amber or red. Similarly, we have the fine motor functions, speech, language, and hearing, and so on. Once we have done all of this, this record goes into the system, but if we say include, this can also become part of our prescription. We move further and go to the clinical findings. Because this is a baby, we have head and toe included in the clinical findings section, which you don't find in case of adults. If I tap on head and toe, and if everything was normal, I can just tap on this button here, and it says growth and development is within normal limits for age, systemic examination is normal. Since I did a tap here, it will go and get included in my prescription. If you had any finding that you want to make a record of, you can tap on this red arrow here, and it will take you to a more detailed section which has a list of all the systems, and if you wanted to make any finding record, you can do that for here. For now, I'm just fine with this. I will confirm by tapping this tick mark here, and I move to the treatment section. The two areas of importance for me here right now are medicine and immunization. Let's say if the baby had come with complaint of fever and I wanted to prescribe him syrup crocin, I can pick up this syrup from my list of favorite medicines by tapping this clock-like icon, and I see that I have syrup crocin listed here. I select it, I confirm it, and I see it getting added to the prescription here. If I tap on this pen-like icon here, I have the ability to edit what I wrote, and you will see that you have a calculate dose coming at the right hand bottom. If I tap calculate dose, because I have already recorded baby's weight, it calculates the dose needed for this particular baby. If I want, I can change it. If I want to change the dosage, I can do all of that. Else, I will just do done, and this gets into the prescription. If I come to the immunization, I will see the past immunizations by tapping again this clock-like icon on the bar, and it shows me all the past immunizations, when were they due and when were they given on. I can see what are the next set of immunizations. If I want to give any of these immunizations or I want to prescribe, I just select them. If I am giving those immunizations now, I can tap this here. Today's date appears here automatically. I can change that date if it was done at a different time. It's important to know that these immunizations are also appearing as notifications to the patient or his parents from time to time that help them stay on schedule. I can confirm all of this and it goes into my treatment record. I can see it from here. With this, I am almost done and I can tap on this tick mark to confirm that I am completed with this prescription. And once I do that, I see what goes into the prescription. I tap on this button prescribe and this e-prescription goes to the patient's records and it also gets added to my record. Come back to explore these areas more with your other patients. With just a little practice, you will feel very comfortable with it. Thank you very much.